now for tonight's starting lineups. First for John Carroll, a sophomore midfielder from Dublin, Ohio, number 3, Lewis Roseberry. A senior defender from Avon, Ohio, number 4, Logan Brown. A sophomore defender from Lewis Center, Ohio, number 6, Noah Schmidt. A sophomore midfielder from Brunswick, Ohio, number 8, Nick McCulloch. A senior midfielder from Recife, Pernambuco, number 9, G. Vanderlee. A senior forward from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 17, Andrew Masucci. A senior defender from Worcester, Ohio, number 18, Nathan Manastra. A sophomore midfielder from Naperville, Illinois, number 20, Carter Adams. A freshman forward from Pataskala, Ohio, number 23, Dante Rajai. A freshman midfielder from Rocky River, Ohio, number 31, Zalan Adnati. And in goal for the Blue Streaks, a freshman from Valley City, Ohio, number 1, Owen Zooks. The Blue Streaks are coached by Dejan Mladenovich and are assisted by Ante Pilikic and Nicholas Ruggiero. And now for your Behrend Lions. A senior midfielder from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 2, Cole Thomas. A senior defender from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 3, Riley Nichols. A sophomore defender from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 6, Cooper Nichols. A junior midfielder from Erie, Pennsylvania, number 10, Owen Peterson. A junior forward from Girard, Pennsylvania, number 13, Andy Jones. A junior midfielder from Vandergrift, Pennsylvania, number 18, Nate Coleman. A senior defender from 84, Pennsylvania, number 19, Brock Kiefer. A sophomore defender from Butler, Pennsylvania, number 22, Andrew Lucas. A senior midfielder from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 23, Jack Caputo. A freshman defender from South Park, Pennsylvania, number 24, Daniel Batista. And in goal for the Lions, a sophomore from North Huntington, Pennsylvania, number 1, Anthony Scalise. The Lions are coached by Chris Ralph and are assisted by John Ziobro. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's men's soccer matchup. Tonight we have a great match ahead of us. We have the Penn State Behrend Lions versus the John Carroll Blue Streaks. I am Davis Ludke.
And I'm Zach Vrenna.
And we'll be commenting the game for you tonight. Long history between the Lions and the Blue Streaks, dating all the way back to 1985, with John Carroll taking the most recent win. So how do you think tonight's game's going to go, Zach, based off of the history and the back and forth between these two teams that we've seen over the years?
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a good one. Behrend looking to stay hot. They're on a 2-game win streak. And the Blue Streaks looking to bounce back after a rough last couple of games, a 2-2 tie against Baldwin Wallace and a 3-0 loss Carnegie Mellon this past Saturday.
Trying to find their footing. Can they fight against the Lions, or can the Lions stay on top and keep their streak going?
Beautiful night out for some soccer for sure. It's going to be a fun one.
I'm very excited. Couldn't have asked for better weather. Blue skies. Looking real nice out. Hopefully we could hold this for the rest of the season, because I know once it starts changing a little bit, it's going to get a lot colder. Team's held up, about to take the field any second now. And tonight's game will be underway.
Some players to watch tonight for Behrend. Goalkeeper Anthony Scalise. He was named AMCC Defensive Player of the Week this past week. And as far as John Carroll goes, Andrew Miscusi leads the team with 3 goals and 6 points on the season.
3 goals is quite impressive this early into the season for an individual player.
For sure.
However, Scalise with the Defensive Player of the Week in the AMCC. Not a title to give out to everyone.
Yeah, you know, Behrend's a team that they don't score a lot of goals, but they also don't give up many either, and that's kind of how they managed their way to a 3-1-1 record. That only loss coming to Case Western a couple weeks ago, a 1-0 loss here at home.
And we'll see if Scalise can keep the back of the net clean. Behrend will start with the kickoff for this half. Both teams now taking the field. Blue Streaks getting ready to go. The Lions ready to pounce at this kickoff. And the game is underway as the Lions send a huge kick down the field. Unable to keep it in bounds, though. The Blue Streaks are the first throw into the game. Looking for a teammate. Finds someone upfield. Huge crowd of players on this half of the field as they try to get possession. The Lions trying to drive up. Looking for a teammate, finds one on the outside. Cross opportunity is there, but the opposite pass upfield. Little trip of the game goes on. The ball finds its way. Oh, it finds its way out of bounds. The Blue Streaks will get another throw in. Going deep off the head of the midfielder. The Lions taking their time, going back and forth on defense. Once again, unable to keep it in, though. And it will be a third Blue Streaks throw-in of the night. Only a minute and a half into the game. Now, Zach, what are you looking to see this game between these two very, very powerful teams?
Oh, well, you can see right out of the gate, it's been intense. Everyone, some high-powered offense there by the Lions. Just couldn't find that first shot on goal, but I'm expecting to see a lot of shots on goal tonight and a lot of offense. And the goalkeepers are going to have to come out big in a game like that.
Now, what do you think will make it or break? Do you think the goalkeepers are what's going to really divide this game and pick a winner?
Well, really, it's just about who can break the ice first. You know, getting that first goal in a game like soccer, where it's a low-scoring type of game, it's huge. Just sets the tone for the rest of the night, and hard to come back from a deficit in a game like this.
Absolutely. Which team will strike first? So far, the Lions have had the most offense we've seen out of the two teams. Blue Streaks do maintain possession as they wrap it around the defense. Look for a teammate now as pressure comes on. They will find one of his wings up the field. Huge shot comes on, off the crossbar. Unable to find the target. The Lions trying to scramble to get it out of their own half and out of their own box. A great shot from the Blue Streaks. They're just unable to find its home, and the Lions find a way to clear it out as the Blue Streaks once again wrap it around their defense, using up all that space in the back of their half.
Not trying to move too quickly, just trying to look for that perfect pass that's going to pay off in the end. Not trying to force anything, just kind of letting the play develop and taking your chance when it comes to you.
As we saw there, it worked out really well. A deep shot from the Blue Streaks. Just a bit too high. The Lions will have a throw in here. Going way upfield, going to the half. Header sends it even further. Another huge throw from the Lions. Unable to find a head. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Brendan Mower will take this one, take his time, and give it the boot. Really taking his time with this one here as he dribbles it out of his own box. Pressure comes on. Finds a fellow defender. Now I'm loving what I see from the Blue Streaks so far, keeping the possession going. It gives them a lot of opportunity to take their time and really slow down the pace of the game to make it the game they want to play.
Yeah, exactly. Just not forcing anything, just looking at your options and just kind of waiting for an open lane and just taking the opportunity when it comes to you. But obviously didn't work there. He's now Behrend on a breakout.
And a huge opportunity comes out of Behrend. Gets past the goalkeeper, and Behrend will be the one to strike first. Amazing display of patience to find the home there.
That is Cole Thomas there again, just being patient and just taking advantage of the turnover. And all of a sudden it's 1-0 Lions, just 10 minutes into the game. Excuse me, 5 minutes.
5 minutes in, they're the ones to strike first. Putting up a 1-0 score on that board is crucial, especially this early in the game.
And that right there sets the tone. Behrend is in control at this point.
An incredible pass comes out to give that through ball potential. And most players...
Behrend goal scored by number 2, Cole Thomas. Time of goal, 4:31.
Cole Thomas with that goal.
And that's what patience can do for you. Not biting at the defense, just kind of waiting for a mistake or just waiting for an opportunity. And they took it, and they certainly capitalized on it in a big way.
Absolutely. A 1-goal lead this early. Now they can be a little more patient, a little more defensive as they struck first. Blue Streaks taking it all the way back to their own goalie once again. Really taking their time with this one. Plenty of time left in the game still. Only 5 minutes in the first half. We already see some explosive offenses coming out from both teams. Another possibility, but too many defenders crash on. Some fancy footwork coming out of number 10. Owen Peterson, as he tries to send a through ball, just unable to find a target.
That Owen Peterson, an Erie native, a graduate of McDowell High School, and his dad is the head coach of the Gannon women's soccer team. Had the pleasure of being coached by him at a few camps growing up.
That is incredible. Erie born and raised.
Yeah, it's always great to see kids from your hometown doing great things in the college sports scene. And yeah, there's a handful of Erie ties on the team here. You got graduates of McDowell, Girard, Harbor Creek.
Very nice to see some local students here. And the Blue Streaks will have a great strike chance here. Most players lining up in the goal box for a free kick. The kick is up. Lions headed out. Followed by a boot. Not quite the power that they're looking for, but they do find a way out. Blue Streaks being patient once again. No pressure coming on. Lions offense starts coming on now. Ball goes a little too far. He's able to find a foot on it, but a fancy footwork hits it out of bounds. Blue Streaks with the throw-in. Deep throw into the Lions half, getting very physical down there. Refs don't call anything. The ball finds its way out for a corner kick. Now, what are you looking to see on this corner kick here?
I'm looking to see just to drive right into the box. No trickery or nothing fancy. Just send it into the box and hope someone gets a head on it or a foot on it and just see what happens.
The Lions looking to keep it out of their own half. And out of their box, the kick is up. Goes very deep. And a header gets it out. Streaks of the shot potential. Shut down by the Lions defense. A ball will find its way out of bounds for a goal kick.
Excellent defensive stand by the Lions there.
Absolutely. As we saw, the Blue Streaks had a shot opportunity. They saw that as well. They saw the window open, stepped right in the way of it, shut that right down. And that's what makes the Lions so impressive on defense. This is why their games aren't very high scoring, but they always eke out a 1-goal, 2-goal game because of the defensive moments like that we just saw. A huge kick out from the Lions goalkeeper. Sent upfield. Look for the through ball. Unable to find a foot on it, and the goalie slides out and takes possession. Now that right there is one of the scariest plays. I don't know how goalies do it. I was never a goalie growing up, but seeing someone slide out into a bunch of cleats like that.
Yeah, certainly got to be brave to be playing in a position like goalkeeper. Arguably the hardest thing to do in sports is being a goalie in any sport that needs one.
Absolutely.
But in soccer, especially when you got a net that big, it's not an easy thing to do.
We do have an injury on the field. Does get to his feet, but will result in a Blue Streaks free kick. Very, very similar to what we saw earlier. Almost the identical spot on the field. 36 left in this half. Score is 1-0. The free kick goes up. Headed up in the Lions defense.
And that's been a few kicks now in their own territory where the Lions have been able to get ahead on it and get it away from their own goal, and that's something that's going to be big in the long run. They've had a few chances like that now where a corner kick or a free kick just outside the box, they've been able to get it away without any touches really from John Carroll.
Absolutely. We've seen some incredible height that the Lions are able to find off their vertical jumps. It's been very impressive. Lord knows I cannot get that high myself, but it's really impressive to see how high some of these players can actually jump. Something that's not really emphasized in soccer, but definitely crucial in those defensive moments. The Blue Streaks have a throw in deep in the Lions' half.
Starting to see the Blue Streaks pick up their offense a little bit here. Ever since that first goal, they've kind of got a little more jolt in their step right now. It woke them up a little bit. The ball, ever since that first goal, has kind of been in the Lions' own half for most of play.
Very consistently down here, for sure. Said that the ball might get away. Slipping over, the Lions have an offensive opportunity here. Able to keep possession, finds a team in the center of the field. Look for that through ball. Goes all the way up, a shot opportunity comes out. And offsides is called by the referees. Very good call. I do believe he was offsides there.
Just a tad bit, but offsides nonetheless.
Yes. Goalie opts to take the free kick for the Blue Streaks.
That goalie's a 6'3" freshman.
6'3" freshman.
Yeah, still room to grow as well.
Those are just the natural athletes that we see in these sports. Very interesting to see what he does the rest of his collegiate career. Another through opportunity, finds it. No offsides called this time. Defense does shut it down. I see the defense crash on. Just not enough offensive players for the Lions to support the one up there. Owen Peterson was unable to get through 3 defenders. Who could blame him? As the Blue Streaks take their time in their own half. Really taking their time. You see the triangular passing coming out here, as all 3 defenders use the whole part of the field to rotate the ball around and look for a through. They try to find one way upfield. A huge header comes out from the Lions to get it out. Unable to keep possession, however, and the Blue Streaks will take it as they rotate back around once again. 32:50 left in the half. Score is 1-0 favoring the Lions.
The Lions midfield doing a good job of not giving them any options to get it up to their strikers. Oh, it's kind of been hanging back here with the defense for a few minutes now. Just a lot of back and forth and not really giving them any options.
As the Lions, that's something that, the refs do call that out, but as the Lions provide less opportunities, that's exactly what they're looking for. Slowing the play down is advantageous to the team that's up in the score right now. So as long as they're able to slow that game, keep it away from their own goal, it's exactly what they want to do.
A far cry from that Grove City game last week where Grove City had, I believe it was 18 shots, and Behrend only had 3, but still was able to pull out a 1-0 win with about 3 minutes left, and that's just how the game goes sometimes. But not a whole lot of offensive firepower here thus far, which again miles differently than what we saw last week.
Absolutely. We have seen some explosive offense coming out from the Streaks, but nothing quite on target yet. Goalie hasn't had to do too much to keep it out. Mostly relying on just the defense. A huge kick downfield. If he's able to catch up to this, could be a huge moment for the Blue Streaks. Boxed out by the Lions, and it will be a goal kick. Very smart soccer coming out there to box him out. And a quick goal kick. Sent way upfield. John Carroll trying to keep it out of their own half. Pass just off target, finds its way out of bounds, and the Blue Streaks will get a throw in.
And they're lucky that that one was a bit off target, because if not, if he gets it to Thomas, he's got a wide open lane on the outside there and to take a free shot, basically.
Very similar to how we saw the first goal go in. Looking to do the exact same thing. The Blue Streaks will get a throw in. Getting very physical in the half over here. The deep throw looking for a cross opportunity. Lions trying to keep it out. Behrend keeping the pressure on, stays in bounds, and it will be a goal kick. Great defense coming out from Behrend there.
Yes, excellent effort there by the defender to keep him boxed in, and pretty sure it went off of his foot. That is number 23, Jack Caputo.
Very
great
impressive.
effort there to come out with the goal kick.
And a huge boot once again, downfield. So let's come out last goal kick. The refs call that a foul on the Lions, resulting in a Blue Streaks free kick.
I don't know about that one. I thought he hit the ball first there on that one, but clearly he saw it differently.
Yeah, I do personally believe that was all ball. But the free kick keeps it in about the same area where it was anyways. John Carroll taking their time, setting it downfield. Not much pressure coming on. The Lions goaltender will field that. Huge boot upfield, a 3 Lions offense. Finds its way through. Shot opportunity comes out. And just too high.
Oh, what an opportunity. I mean, what a massive punt. To get it through to Thomas, and again, another great opportunity for him. He's had a few decent chances thus far. He had that first goal, and another one just high of the crossbar.
Unable to keep it down, and the Blue Streaks will get a goal kick as a result. What an incredible opportunity that was there. But it happens. Sometimes it's really hard to find the target, especially when the ball's bouncing the way it was. Sometimes you don't have the time to properly field it, and you just got to let it rip. And that's when you see balls that go over the net like that.
Yeah, that all started with a massive punt there from Scalise. He's had a few like that tonight where it's come deep into John Carroll territory. He's got a good boot on him.
Absolutely. Helps the Lions defense keeping it out of their own half, keeping the pressure off. As John Carroll will get a throw in deep from their own half. Bunch of headers coming out. See a little more head use than foot use coming out right now. Lions defense kicks it out, keeps it in bounds. This ball goes out of bounds. Lions will have a throw in deep into John Carroll's half. Blue Streaks looking to clear it out, but the Lions looking to strike again. These deep throwing opportunities being very dangerous for the defending team. Sometimes they could be treated almost like, not as close, but very similar to a corner kick. as we'll see here, as all the players rally to the center of the goal box. Giving a look for his teammate. A deep throw and looking for a header on the ball. The goalie jumps up and grabs it.
Oh, you know, you've got a good throw on you when it goes straight into the keeper's hands. That's Brock Kiefer, and yeah, he's had a few very deep throws this evening.
Absolutely, and that's why I was referencing the ability to get it that far. You can almost treat a throw in that deep like it's a corner kick and try to give it to your teammates so they get a head on it. Treat it very similarly.
Yeah, if it gets off someone's head or takes a funny deflection, that can easily be a dangerous scoring opportunity there.
Absolutely, and that's what they're going for. Unable to find it as the Blue Streaks take it outfield. A huge clear to the Lions corner. Another great example of boxing out the ball, and the Lions will get a goal kick. Now you're talking about the boot, the powerful leg from the Lions goalie. Do you think that that helps with keeping the offensive momentum or more the defensive momentum?
I definitely think it does help create chances on offense, but at the same time, it does kind of relieve some pressure off of your defense. So you're not having to play the ball in your own half and scramble to get it out. You just can send it down and kind of let your midfielders and your forwards try and do the rest.
Absolutely. We see a cross come out from John Carroll. Unable to find a teammate. Keep possession, however, but very deep in their own half, or right in the middle of the field. Kicks going outfield, just outside the Lions box. Blue Streaks the cross opportunity, deflected out, and it will be a corner kick for the Blue Streaks.
Kiefer again playing stout defense in the corner there to keep it away from the box. He's had a few great plays like that so far.
Doing everything in his ability to just keep it out of that box, because that is the worst place you want it on the entirety of the soccer pitch.
Exactly. You hate to give him a corner kick, but at the same time, it's better than giving him a free cross right into the box there for a scoring opportunity.
The kick is up. Lions get a head on it. Get another one. It goes out of the box. Blue Streaks will take possession as they cut back in. Pass to the center. Huge shot opportunity comes out. Deflected once again by the Lions defense. The huge counter push is mounting. As Lions take it outside, many teammates to find. Opposite taking it himself. Looking for a shot here. Pass it back. The shot opportunity comes out. Just off target and will go out of bounds.
Great opportunity. That all started with, again, a block from Kiefer. That block was able to send it right up to his forwards, and a great scoring opportunity just wide of the post, but it will result in a corner kick for the Lions.
Looks like deflected off of a John Carroll player, potentially making it the reason why it was just off target. But another huge opportunity. The Lions the ability to make it 2-0 in the first half. The ball is loose in the box. John Carroll trying to get it out, pass it up, back up to the team at the Lions. Look for another cross. Cross goes up, headed up at the defense once again. Headed back upfield. Looking for a way through, looking for a teammate. I'm going to find either. As the ball goes to the corner. And there's a possibility of a pass. The pass comes out and the shot goes out. And what a diving play by John Carroll's goalie to keep that out.
Lions really picking up the pressure right after that corner kick. John Carroll unable to get it out there, and again, just Thor working around the outside of the box and still able to create a scoring chance. And yeah, I think I might have counted 2 or 3 shots in that little stanza alone for the Lions.
And a great show of athleticism coming out from that goalkeeper to make that diving play. The intuition and the sheer ability to just lay out like that to keep that out of your own net, quite incredible.
And he saved a couple there.
What the Lions are looking for, I referenced this in our last broadcast that we did, but they're looking for what I like to call an insurance goal, where you go up by 2 goals so that the pressure is off much more. If they give up a goal, they're still safe, still nothing to, a little more to worry about, but they're protected. Exactly,
yeah. No, again, no lead in sports is safe, but going up 2 goals in a low scoring sport like this,
much safer than the 1-0 lead that they have currently.
Exactly. Things can turn on a dime.
And a huge kick out from John Carroll once again. Finds its way out. Almost hits the cameraman, and the Lions throw it deep downfield. I believe that was Big Wayne that almost hit.
I love the cameraman, Big Wayne.
Shout out Big Wayne, doing a great job over there. Putting his life on the line, trying to get the best shots. The Lions will have another corner kick opportunity. A lot of pressure mounted from this last corner kick that we saw, so trying to get that same energy, that same drive here.
Exactly. The keeper, luckily for John Carroll, was able to get his hands on the last two and keep it out, but the Lions certainly bringing the pressure.
A deep corner kick. Kept in the box by the Lions. And gathered and taken by the goalkeeper once again.
Good eyes by the keeper with all that traffic in front of him.
Mower with great opportunity here to get it out to his teammate. Finds one on the outside. Unable to find his teammate, but the ball will go out of bounds, and John Carroll will get a throw in partially into Lions half. A couple substitutions come out. Blue Streaks will take out some of their offense in midfield. And a deep throw down the Lions half. Blue Streaks keep possession, unable to find a teammate on the outside. Lions will give it the boot out. The through ball opportunity as they take it upfield. Cutting it towards the center. Looking for a shot, unable to find it as the Blue Streaks shut it down.
It's great speed and some good footwork to still be able to get a shot off there, but defender right in front of him.
Just too many bodies out there. It looks like this will be called offsides on the Lions.
But once again, it's that Kiefer to Thomas connection there that's leading to scoring chances for the Lions. It seems like the whole offense almost tonight has kind of been running through the two of them.
It's been very consistent so far for sure. As the Blue Streaks give it a big kick out, finds a teammate upfield, unable to keep possession. So Lions crash on.
Like, tides have kind of turned here in the second half of this first half. A lot of it for the first 20 minutes or so. You had a lot of John Carroll possession in Behrend territory, and now it's kind of tides have turned a little bit. Now the Lions getting a little more offensive pressure.
Absolutely. This is what I like to call the game within the game, where there's smaller interactions, and I see that foul comes out from the Lions. Will result in a Blue Streaks free kick.
Perhaps a little bit of embellishment. Oh, looks like we're going to have someone's going to be shown a card here.
The yellow card comes out at number 18 for the Lions, Nate Coleman. First yellow card shown tonight comes out on the Lions. Do you believe that the ref made the right call there?
I believe he did. I feel like there may have been a tad bit of embellishment there from John Carroll, but yeah, still nonetheless a foul. It was the right call.
I think that the foul is more on the lines of the words that were exchanged afterwards. Because I saw a little bit of back and forth coming from the ref, John Carroll and number 18 there.
Yeah, again, no amount of arguing with the ref is going to make them change their call. So,
and the Lions will gather this one out. Scalise will get another one of his boots out and looking for his teammates upfield. Really taking his time. The kick is out. And a moon ball right around the middle of the field. Scrambling for possession. Blue Streaks and the Lions fighting tooth and nail for that ball, and the Blue Streaks will come out on top with it as they take it back to their defense. 18:45 left in this half. As Zach was saying earlier, the offense from the Lions is really coming into full force.
It took them a little while to get things going, and John Carroll kind of had the majority of possession, but now Lions with 5 shots as opposed to John Carroll's 2.
And an opportunity presents itself, able to keep it in for the Blue Streaks, looking for the cross. Look for the teammates coming on. Unable to find them as the defense gathers different lines and boots it way out. And able to find a teammate upfield. Look for a counterattack. And they will keep possession. But as I was saying before, the yellow card, it's a lot of the game within the game where there's so many different smaller interactions within much larger game. The shot comes out from the Blue Streaks. Great defense from the Lions, especially from their goalkeeper.
It might have been the first big test for Scalise here so far this evening, so it's kind of good to just get that one out of the way, get out of your system, and kind of breath and go, just, I'm good.
A little warm-up, if you will.
Lions really bringing the pressure there.
Lions keeping possession at the top of the box, looking for a shot opportunity. Too many defenders come on and look for a pass instead. Lions will keep possession.
Lucky to get that one out. The defenders kind of mishandled that one there, and that one easily could have been a 2-0 goal there for the Lions.
Absolutely. We'll go out of bounds for a Blue Streaks throw-in. Now, throughout their time, their back and forth dating back to 1985, the Lions currently hold a record of 6-5-2 against the Blue Streaks. Holding a firm grasp on the series against this team.
They last played in 2022. It was a 1-0 win for John Carroll, but a tight series.
Absolutely, and John Carroll trying to take this one again. However, the Lions proving it's going to be very difficult to do that, going up 1-0 so early on in this game. A huge throw-in for the Lions, comes into the box looking for a head, finds it, and the goalkeeper keeps it out somehow through his fingertips, but able to dive back on it.
I don't know how he was able to keep that one out of it after it went through his fingertips, but wow, what a great effort by the keeper there. It was just mere inches away from making it a 2-0 lead.
Absolutely, and the Lions even believing that that went into the net.
I have to be honest, I thought it did too.
Somehow keeping it out. The Blue Streaks will try to mount some pressure. Deep kick comes up. A few players go down. I believe that they just got tripped over each other. No harm, no foul there.
He was looking for a foul there, but he's not going to give it to him. He'll play on the ball. Just went straight to the keeper. Can't really make a call there.
Couldn't agree more, and the Lions try to get head on it. Unable to do so, the Blue Streaks will head it back out. Getting quite physical out there right now. I believe the yellow card kind of shifted the tides of how they're handling this game. Not being afraid to get a little more physical and get a little more, give it a little more oomph each time they get the ball.
And I mean, just like with any game, it just gets chippier and chippier as it goes on. That's something you learn growing up playing the game.
Absolutely. A huge kick out from the Lions goalkeeper. Way upfield, looking for a teammate, I'm going to find him. Lions player falls to the ground, unable to get the pressure, and there'll be a Lions throw-in. Substitutions come out. Lions bringing out number 2, Cole Thomas. One of the key offensive players that we've seen so far tonight being subbed out.
And he's had a few quality chances so far. He had that 1-0 goal, and now they bring in Daniel Cristofano, a freshman out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Just as we say, the quality chance, another shot opportunity presents itself way off target, but they're nonetheless. As the clock ticks down in this half, we got 14 minutes left. The offense really coming to stride for Behrend. Blue Streaks taking their time with it, going back to their goalkeeper, sending it back upfield. Great opportunity to use the wings, however, they send it down to the Lions defense, who clear it out. Unable to keep possession as Blue Streaks come on. Blue Streaks keep possession in the middle of the field. It's the Lions trying to do whatever they can to get it out. We keep seeing a couple strong boots, but going right back to the Blue Streaks. And another foul is called deep into the Lions' half. Free kick opportunity presenting itself for the Blue Streaks.
And not a whole lot of offense going here in the last few minutes for John Carroll. A great opportunity to strike here.
The players lining the box trying to do whatever they can to keep it out or get it in, depending on which jersey you're wearing. But we will see a deep free kick here. They do not opt to put it on target off the kick and go for a pass. And the shot goes up and hits the crossbar and finds its way back outside. A huge opportunity once again missed by the crossbar for the Blue Streaks.
See, and that's what can happen when you just put the ball low into the box. It takes a weird bounce or a deflection. It could lead to an opportunity like that again. I was just a couple inches away from tying this game up.
Just a bit too high as we see the ball bounce out. You still have power on that. Hit the crossbar, bounce, and went quite high in the air.
That's the second crossbar they've hit tonight. It could easily be 2-1 right now.
It absolutely could be, as we see another opportunity for the Blue Streaks coming out. Top of the box, looking for a teammate. Too many defenders crashing on. Fake shot. Finds a teammate outside. Shot comes up. Too far outside as the Lions clear it out. The ball will find its way out and the Blue Streaks will get a throw in. Once again, deep in the Lions' half.
I'd say that was probably the best sustained pressure that John Carroll has had, really at any point in this game.
Seeing their offense really hit their stride here as they get a throw in.
Tying this one up and getting the momentum going into the half, that would be absolutely huge for them.
That is what they're looking for. They want a clean slate going into the half. And right now, they don't want to enter 45 minutes left at being down 1 and having the obligation of getting another goal and tying it up. Good idea from the Blue Streaks there. The ball stays goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lions.
Once again, way to box out, get yourself a goal kick.
Wasn't quite sure though when the first happened. The refs were late to blow the whistle there. But they do call it a goal kick. Sent way upfield. A huge header from the Lions gives a potential through ball. Lions keep it in bounds. Getting very physical out here as we see the few arms being thrown. And another yellow card comes out. I believe that was called on number 6, Cooper Nichols.
Behrend crowd not happy with that one, but I feel it was the right call. I mean, the ball was kind of already past and got it right in the back of the legs. I would say that was a correct call.
The refs doing their best to keep this game equal and fair. 2 yellow cards not called on Behrend tonight. Free kick will come out for the Blue Streaks. The kick is up. Able to find a head on it, goes to the center of the box, unable to put it on target. As defense crashes on, the Lions with a huge opportunity to counter push. Defense is coming, the pressure is mounting, but they get the through ball, and they're able to get a shot on. The shot is up and off target.
Just wide, but plenty of room for the Behrend forwards there. Again, just defense turning into offense, that transition. The Lions have done a great job of that tonight. There was another example of it there, and yeah, shot just wide from Mason Lee.
Absolutely the right idea there. You saw the goalie kind of defend the left side of the goal, so trying to go the far post is the right idea, just a little too far outside.
Yeah, but when you had everyone kind of packed in on that end of the field, and it kind of made it easy for the forwards to get a little breakaway there.
Absolutely.
Just great in transition. That's something they've been doing all night, turning defense into offense. Something you like to see.
And as the minutes hit the single digits, we were down to 9. Behrend still in the lead 1-0. Behrend currently doubling the amount of shots on goal compared to the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, but the Blue Streaks have kind of started to find their rhythm again on offense here in these last few minutes, and I'd say momentum is kind of with them at the moment. They've had the majority of the chances here for the last 10 minutes or so.
As we say that Blue Streaks did have an opportunity there, just unable to find a teammate upfield. The Lions will take back possession. Goes back to the Blue Streaks, just keeping that momentum going. And another call on the Blue Streaks. Me personally, I think that one was a little extreme.
I mean, it was nothing malicious, but still, I mean, hit the player with with the ball not quite really anywhere near him. So once again, I would say that the ref made the right call there.
As we hear the Behrend bleachers chant in disbelief.
Yeah. You got to be able to make the play on the ball. That's just how it is.
Could not agree more. And the Blue Streaks will get another mounting opportunity going back to their defense. Rotate back around looking for a through. Finds a teammate upfield, but unable to get to him as the Lions cut off those passing rows. The ball goes up. And a moon ball goes outside. Will result in a Blue Streaks free kick. Not free kick, throw in. Excuse me. 8 minutes and a half. Lions pounce on it and get a huge kick out, going all the way to the goalkeeper for the Blue Streaks. Look for a teammate out on his wings. Unable to find him, might opt to rotate back, but finds him as the Lions back off. Passing play, sends it to the center of the field. Look for a teammate upfield. He finds him, goes in the box, stays in there. Ball goes way in the air.
Good defensive effort there by Daniel Batista to get in front of it and to get the clear.
Unable to keep it in bounds, the Lions will get a throw in. We're looking for that opportunity to get it out there, and that's exactly what they need. Really taking their time. With the halftime winding down, or the first half winding down, and a huge opportunity, an offside call, excuse me, and didn't get my thought out before they called the offsides. The right call though, that was offsides. As the Blue Streaks will get a kick out of their own half.
Hold on one.
Goalie opting to take this kick, just trying to send it downfield and get something going before the half is over. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. From one goalie to another, the Lions goalie will field that and kick it out. And a cannon volley comes out and gets it past the half field. Ball will go out and result in a Lions throw-in.
Again, there's that big boot from Scalise that we've been talking about. Not quite a scoring chance there, but led to a throw-in deep in the Blue Streaks territory.
Could result in something with 6 minutes left in the half. Lions trying to enter the second half up 2-0.
Yeah, taking a 2-0 lead into the half would be absolutely huge.
And something that a lot of people don't talk about is the huge momentum shift that come from a goal from the Lions right now. As we see right now, and a player goes down, no call comes out. And we hear the crowd getting annoyed with these refs.
You definitely could have made the argument that that little pushback here from John Carroll should have been called, but the refs let it be, and well, now the Blue Streaks have a free kick.
I don't believe we have seen a free kick come out for Behrend yet.
Yeah, not for quite some time now.
A call will come
Someone
out.
else going to be issued a card. And I think he's heading over to the Behrend head coach, Chris Ralph, issuing him a card. Or perhaps for his bench.
Now this is the first, I've never seen this come out during a college soccer match that I have witnessed firsthand.
Back in high school at one of our soccer games, our head coach got a red card because of the bench allegedly taunting the ref. Again, I say allegedly.
The free kick comes up. That is very interesting though to hear about the red card coming out for a coach. But we do see the Lions trying to mount some pressure as they cleared the ball out after that free kick. Now, this is exactly what they're looking for. Just, waste some time, wind down the clock. A very slow but powerful out-of-bounds kick that finds its way all the way down to the half by the goalies. This is what they're looking for. Obviously, a chance on target would be much better, but it's definitely the next best option.
Yeah, John Carroll looking to move here quickly. Under 5 minutes to go here in the half. They want to tie this one up and get some momentum heading into halftime.
A huge kick comes out. Deflected by Behrend. Unable to keep it in, the Lions will get a throw in. Very deep throw in from the Lions. The Lions keeping possession at the half mark. Finds a teammate upfield, able to field it, looking for another one. I don't know if I know when the Blue Streaks will send the ball way up to the Lions half. Unable to keep it in. And a substitution comes out for the Lions, I believe. Yep, there we go. Lions trying to keep their offense refreshed, trying to keep that pressure up. As we see number 15.
That is 16.
16, Bryce Large, thank you.
It's a little hard to see the numbers from out that far, but, you know, we're doing what we can.
Absolutely. I was thinking to myself on the way to the game, man, it'd be really nice to bring some binoculars just to see what's going on out there a little easier. Lions look for the through ball.
Excellent through ball.
Huge cross coming up. No pass back. The pass comes in now. Pass to the center. Passing back. Shot can come out here. Unable to keep possession. The shot goes up and finds its way out of bounds. It will result in John Carroll's goal kick.
That was an excellent effort from Chris Stefano to be able to create the scoring chance there. They had him trapped back there in the corner, but he was still able to find a pass and create a chance there, and it was a great effort by him.
Absolutely. Just keeping that pressure going is all the Lions are looking for right now. The more of those opportunities they have, the more likely that one of them will just result in the ball finding the back of the net.
I can just put shots on net eventually. One of them's got to go in.
And a quick flop of the fields as John Carroll sends it, or takes it all the way up the Lions half. Opting to pass back now, looking for a way through. Ball bounced around, but it will be a Blue Streaks throw-in. Passing back. Faking the shot, or faking the cross. Lions looking for the offside call. It does not come out. It will go out and be a corner kick for the Blue Streaks. Less than 2 minutes left in the half. John Carroll looking for something to equalize the score, and this is their opportunity here. And the pass comes up. It's looking dangerous as it falls all the way through. Blue Streaks keep it in. And a call comes out. I believe it was an offsides, if I'm not mistaken.
And it may have gone out on the far line there, and we just couldn't see it from here.
Yes, that is the right call. It went out of bounds there.
Behrend going to take their grand old time getting this free kick off. Under 2 minutes to go. They want to take this 1-0 lead into the half.
As we see just the players kind of walking around up in the middle of the field. The kick comes out. John Carroll hustling to it. Lions trying to keep it out as they take possession back. Sending it way upfield. No offsides calls. Lions take it up the half.
Yeah, they do draw the whistle for offsides a little bit late, but...
A little late, but the right call nonetheless.
That was an excellent through ball, though.
Right idea, just a little too quick on that. 45 seconds left in the half.
That's a frustrating part of being a forward. You get excited, you think you're about to make a big play, but you got to watch that you're not past the last defender. That's one of the difficult parts about it.
Very, very tough. John Carroll, 35 seconds left as they take it up the Lions half. Looking for a ball through.
Bringing everyone but the keeper into their half now.
Yeah, the keeper creeping up a little far. But yeah, absolutely, they're trying to just crash the offense right now and get things going. As the clock winds down to 15 seconds, the ball will find its way out, and this will be the end of the half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will do it for the first half of tonight's game. Penn State up 1-0 against John Carroll. We will be back once the second half comes on to see how this game will close out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to tonight's game. John Carroll versus Penn State. We have men's soccer. Going into the first half, or going to the second half, excuse me, Penn State is leading 1-0. Very intense game so far tonight, very close in score. We're back. My name is David Sludke.
And I'm Zach Renna.
We'll be bringing you the rest of this game tonight.
The latter portion of that second half there, we saw John Carroll kind of pick up their offense a great deal, just still unable to register a goal. They had hit 2 crossbars. And yeah, they'll look to keep that momentum going here, but Behrend still a 1-0 lead.
Some huge opportunities coming out from John Carroll right at the end of the half. And as we say that, another opportunity is slowly presenting itself for John Carroll and the Blue Streaks. Deep ball in the Lions' half, and they're able to keep possession. Unable to find the cross, however, as the Lions' defense comes crashing on him. But the ball does get through. Getting a little physical, and the ball will be called a goal kick. Now we're looking to see from Behrend and John Carroll for the rest of the night.
Honestly, I just wanted to see some more sustained offensive pressure for both of them. You know, as far as Behrend goes, you can't be too comfortable with a 1-0 lead. You want to keep pressing and try and make it a 2, and then you can start to play a little more conservative. And with John Carroll, well, they're down 1-0, so they want to keep up that pressure and knock this one up.
Behrend looking to capitalize right now. A header goes up, goes to a teammate, and the Blue Streaks will clear it out, but right to a Lions defender, midfielder. Right back to him. Really using the full length of the field as they rotate the ball around. And a deep kick, looking for a teammate upfield. I know we'll find him as John Carroll clears it out the header. It will result in a Lions throw-in. Blue Streaks trying their best to keep it out, trying to keep that offense on the other side of the field, trying to equalize tonight's game. A huge throw-in from the Lions goes straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. The Blue Streaks may have an opportunity here to counter-push. No one really upfield, though, so they have to take their time now instead.
I mean, as a goalkeeper on a deep throw-in like that or on a corner kick, and you're able to get up and get your hands on it and bat it away, or even better, catch it. It's much safer for the defense than having to play around with it in the box and having it take a weird deflection or whatnot and risk giving up a goal. So
absolutely.
Again, great play there by the goalkeeper.
Yes, and that patience was absolutely crucial. Last thing you want to do is just kick it right back down, let the Lions field it at the middle of the field, because there weren't too many Blue Streaks up in the middle of the field, so would have been turned over really quickly. 3 minutes into the second half, still a lot of the same that we've seen in the first half.
Yeah, again, I mean, both teams kind of feeling out again once, for the start of the half, and it's just going to be all about who can break the ice here first, or if it'll stay a 1-0 game.
Now I got a question for you. Do you believe that the players participating in the free hot dogs are getting handed out Wiener Wednesday today here at Behrend's Field?
They really should. I mean, they're the ones providing the entertainment for us here tonight. They should be able to take advantage of Wiener Wednesday as the rest of us students are.
For those who do not know, every Wednesday night at the Behrend Soccer Field, free hot dogs to anyone in attendance. Go and grab yourself a bite. I know during the half I went and enjoyed one.
As soon as that first half ended, we bolted up there. You can never get enough Wiener Wednesday around here.
Never get enough. Blue Streaks in the Lions half here, keeping the offensive pressure going. Look for a teammate. This guy's hands up, unable to, gets through defenders. Shot on target and cleaned up by the Behrend goalkeeper.
Some great footwork there by Herbar to get a shot off.
He went through 4 or 5 defenders there, midfielders and defenders combined.
Exactly.
Very impressive. Just unable to get enough lift or power on that last shot, the last touch. Behrend will have a throw in right around the halfway marker on the field. Taking their time. We got 5 minutes deep in this half.
By this point in the first half, we had already had a goal.
We did. The Lions striking very early.
And again, that's just why it's important to be able to strike early and kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. The Lions went up 1-0 just under 5 minutes into the game.
Absolutely.
And in the end, that could be all it takes.
That one goal can be the the driving factor for tonight's game.
Yeah, like we said, a lot of their games this season have been low scoring, 1-0, 2-1, 1-1 ties here and there.
It seems like it's just part of their play style. Very, very defensive heavy, but we've seen a lot of offense coming out too. But they've done incredible work just shutting down those passing routes and not allowing any opportunities to shoot on target.
Yeah, not only have they been great at shutting down John Carroll's offense, but then again turning that defense and transitioning into offense to create scoring chances. They've been great in transition tonight, and has created a lot of opportunities. Only one has found the back of the net, but again, 8 shots. That's what good defense and transitioning will do for you.
Yeah, it speaks for itself. 8 shots in 1 half is incredible. I haven't seen any shots on target yet this half, but 8 shots in 45 minutes is not an easy feat. Blue Streaks deep in the Lions half here, looking for a cross. Some nice footwork comes out. The cross comes out, but it's slid in front of by the Lions and cleared out. Blue Streaks taking their time with it. Looking for a teammate. Finds one in the box. The ball deflects off of a Lions player. Stays in bounds. Still bouncing around a bit. Now the call comes out and will be a goal kick for the Lions. Lions really taking their time with this goal kick here. 38 left in the half. Lions using their head to go back and forth. Looking for a through ball. Headed back to his goalie. The Blue Streaks will take their time as they wrap around the defense. The Lions come on with some quick pressure. Taking the ball deep in the half. It will go out and be a Lions throw-in. Lions got a few options here. They could try to force it downfield further or drop the throw-in back and try to take it around to the left side of the field. It looks like they're going to go deeper in towards the box. Deep throw. Lions the shot opportunity comes out, blocked away from the Blue Streaks. Right back to him. Taking his time, passes upfield. Breaks through 2 defenders. Finds a teammate outside, looking for the cross. Cross comes up. Unable to find a teammate, however, and the Blue Streaks will clear it out. Lions regain possession. And the Blue Streaks quickly killed that momentum for the Lions. Through ball looking for a teammate. Able to find him, keeps it in bounds. And with the cross off quite yet. But dribbles in the middle of the field. Believe that will result in a goal kick.
Goal kick. There's some good footwork there from Peterson and Jones back there in the corner, but the Blue Streaks defense held their own.
Very impressive stuff coming out there. Blue Streaks taking their time. A deep ball upfield. And a huge shove comes out with no call.
And they do make the call eventually. And yeah, I'd say that one was pretty blatant.
If you see the arms moving in soccer, it's pretty clear what's happening. The Lions with their first free kick of the game called by the refs. A deep ball up to the wing. Fields it well. Gets it past the defender. Ball finds its way out of bounds. The Blue Streaks will get the throw in. Blue Streaks will throw it upfield. Lions will take possession back quickly. Dropping back to a teammate, finding his wing upfield. And a huge slide tackle. Lions get the throw and they take the opportunity quickly as they throw it upfield. A deep throw up to the box. A huge opportunity for the Lions comes and presents itself up at the top of the box. Shot goes on. It goes into the net. The Lions will get their insurance goal after all, making the score 2-0 with exactly 35 seconds left on the clock.
Nate Coleman doubles the lead, and that's just right off a throw-in. Got it into Peterson, a deep throw, and that's what can happen.
The Lions were a little frustrated. They didn't get the free kick call there. However, the throw worked out better for them.
It ended up working in their favor, exactly. And now 2-0, a deep hole to climb out of.
And that's exactly the insurance I was talking about. 2-0 with 35 minutes left in the half. Quickly changing the entire momentum of this game.
I was going to say 35 seconds. That was an awfully quick half.
Penn State
Seemed like it
goal
flew by.
scored by number 18, Nate Coleman. Time of goal, 55 minutes.
Nate Coleman. The Lions with 10 shots total in comparison to the 6 that have come out from the Blue Streaks.
And that is Nate Coleman's first goal of the season to double the Lions' lead here with 35 minutes to play.
Behrend with not a lot of pressure on them now.
Now with the 2-0 lead, you can sort of start to play a little bit more conservative and focus a little more on defense, and not trying to get caught biting at John Carroll, and just focus more on keeping the ball out of your own net. You don't want to play too conservative, because when you play not to lose, you're usually going to lose. But
it's a very tough balancing act. But absolutely what you're saying, like slowing the pace down a little bit more, just trying to whittle down that time instead of going full on pressure.
Exactly. Now they're able to dictate the pace a little bit more, and John Carroll's going to have to scramble and really boost their offensive pressure.
And we'll see the Blue Streaks dribbling it down the field, dribbling it back up the field towards their defense, like for a pass. As they take it back around the defense once again, believing this is the better route to go down. The ball goes out, up towards the goalkeeper. Quickly deflected by the Lions. The shot goes on over the net. Will result in a Behrend's goal kick. The Lions up 2-0 with 33:24 left in the clock. Now, do you expect to see more or less physical effort out there from what we've seen? Because we've seen a lot of pushing, shoving, sliding in the first half.
Well, being down 2-0, it gets frustrating, and so I think you can't expect to see this one get more and more physical as the game goes on, and that's just the nature of it. John Carroll probably going to start to get a little frustrated here being down 2-0, and Behrend's going to have to respond. So yeah, I expect we'll see a little bit more of that, possibly a few more cards handed out.
Very interesting. As we left off in the first half, the Lions got 3 yellow cards, one of them on the coaches. So hopefully we see a little bit of play mellow out, and hopefully no one get hurt. That's all we could hope for out here right now.
And again, we're seeing a little bit more of that pushing and shoving on the far side there, and now
that will be a
getting a card
card
here. And it looks like it's on the John Carroll player again. Him and Andy Jones were doing a little bit of shoving there. So I think Jones kind of took him right down into their bench, but yeah, it's John Carroll showing a yellow.
First yellow handed out to the Blue Streaks of the night, but the 4th yellow overall. Just as we were talking about it, I believe that's what they call the commentator's curse.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just how the game goes as it goes on. As you get behind in the action, things are going to start getting a little rough out there.
Absolutely, it will be a throw-in for the Lions as they take it upfield. Deflected off of the Blue Streaks, but sent way far down to the Blue Streaks throw-in. 32 left in this half, 32 minutes left in the game. We see a couple players fall down on the other end of the field. A huge boot finds his teammate upfield. Unable to keep too much possession, but he does find his teammate in the back lines. And pass up to the wings, finds a teammate. Going right back to the defense. I love the possession, but they guys are looking for some ways to get through the Lions defense. Blue Streaks feeling the pressure of the time dwindling down.
The Behrend forwards at midfield seem to kind of have them trapped and kind of around the midfield here, not really finding any options upfield.
Very hard to break through this defense so far. We have seen a few times just shots were a little off target. The Lions really keeping the pressure on. An excellent through ball finds its way through. Player is down, but the play goes on.
And his team kept possession of the ball. You can't call anything there, even if there was a foul, because your team still got it.
If it worked out for John Carroll anyways. And now the Lions will get a throw-in going right at the midfield. The refs do call some time just to make sure the player gets his feet. It looks like he will get up. And play will resume shortly.
I saw he stopped the clock. I'm not quite sure what. Number 3 has just come off the field to change his shorts, so it must have been something equipment related that he saw, and now is making the Behrend player go change his shorts there.
I believe it was for number 9, and maybe it was a mix of both because number 9 was still injured, and they're giving some time. And what a throw in from the Lions, going way downfield.
Can't say I've ever seen anyone change shorts mid-game. That's a first for me in all my years of watching soccer.
That is a first for me too. You never know, maybe a cleat caught him and ripped it up a bit.
Not sure what the deal was there.
The Lions will get a throw in right at midfield once again. Just past it. And another deep throw from the Lions going upfield, headed by the Blue Streaks. Pass goes back. Lions keeping possession, looking for a teammate upfield now. Able to catch up with it. Cross comes in, the shot comes on, and it's defended by the Blue Streaks goalkeeper. What a play.
A great pass there from Andy Jones leading to the shot from Peterson, but an even better save by the goalkeeper. Just a great sequence there. Now it's going to lead to a Behrend corner, looking to extend their lead to 3.
I am personally amazed that he made that save. That was absolutely incredible.
He read it perfectly, that's for sure.
But now the corner kept coming up, giving the Lions another chance to capitalize even further in tonight's game. Goes right in the box, bodied out by the Blue Streaks, and a shot comes on, and the field goal goes up, and it is good.
Sent that one all the way to I-90.
All the way to the 90. If this was football, I believe that would have been 3 points. Good effort there from the Lions. They're trying to capitalize and get one more. The Blue Streaks taking the ball up the field. Defended by the Lions and kicked out promptly. Stays in balance, but the Blue Streaks do regain possession. Not too many options shown right now. Does find him. Drops the ball back for a pass. Some nice forward comes out as the Blue Streaks rotates the ball back around the other side of the field. Pass goes a bit too far, but they will keep it in bounds. Never mind, it will be a Lions goal kick. Lions and Blue Streak sharing the same amount of saves tonight, 3-3 each.
They have kept up that offensive pressure since going up 2-0. You know, they're just kind of taking their chances when they get them, not really forcing any of it, but just kind of letting it happen. But they've still put a few more shots on net in the last few minutes.
Absolutely. I think it goes back to the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If their offense is going, don't give up on the offense. Just let them keep doing what they're doing best.
Looks like you got someone cramping up at midfield. They'll stop the clock for an injury timeout.
.47:48 or 49 on the clock. The score is 2-2 in favor of the Lions.
I believe that reads 2-0.
Oh, I just said 2-2. That is.
You did.
That is absolutely incorrect. The score is 2-0. My apologies. Lions up 2-0. about halfway through the second half.
Don't want to make anyone think that you're a undercover operative from John Carroll trying to get up in there and change the scoreboard and sway the outcome of the game, now would you?
You never know. I might be sneaking around in between the halves and and meddling a little bit.
I know you've got your blue streaks tattoo there underneath that shirt.
It's always nice to see a player get back to his feet, however, as we see the blue streaks player get
like
back up and walk it off.
He's going to have to walk off a cramp there. Happens all the time.
Does not feel great, but...
No, not by any means. I luckily never had it happen to me in a game, but yeah, it certainly does not feel good.
Will result in the blue streaks, I believe, having the free kick here. They did just stop play, but the blue streaks were in possession when they did. So they go towards them. Play just continues on as normal. 27:45 left. Let me say it correctly this time. The score is 2-0 in favor of the Lions. So they kick it out and wastes a little more time. Oh, that is the Lions throwing. So I have to call it that way. However, the blue streaks do take the ball, so I'm a little confused with the calls going out in the play by the Lions. It will be a blue streaks throw-in. Oh, and two players almost collide there. So the blue streaks do keep possession. Lions kick it out, get a nice clear. Blue streaks looking to get some momentum going. Not too much offense coming out since the second half. Looking at something going here. That's many opportunities presenting itself to get to the Lions box. That's exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for a way to just get in and break through the defense. Unable to do so far. Some nice footwork comes out from the blue streaks. Looking for the cross. Deep in the corner. Opting to dribble it in on his own. Unable to do so, and it will be called a corner kick.
Nice play there by the Behrend defender to knock it loose.
Very impressive lockdown there. Like you said earlier this game, I'd much rather have a corner kick than a ball that's in your own box, rattling around with the potential to go into the back of your net.
And Behrend's been good off of opposing corner kicks this evening. A lot of them just come right to their heads, and they're able to get a good read on it and clear it out without having really much of an offensive threat there.
Very impressive, and the kick is up. Very well placed by the blue streaks, but it finds its way out of the box, and the Lions will clean this one up and give it a nice big boot out to the middle of the field.
And that one just kind of went over top of everyone. That's something you don't want to do. You want to make sure you at least get a bounce on it. You never know what can happen once it's on the ground there in the box.
Absolutely, and the blue streaks, a little surprised they don't have like a person. We talked about this during our last broadcast, having someone in the back to clean up any of those balls that come through and potentially just get a shot on net. Do not have anyone in position for that one. And a hard kick off of the back of the Behrend defender will go out of bounds. Less than 25 minutes left in tonight's game. The Lions still up 2-0. A huge throw into the box, and the Lions headed up, and the Lions defender heads it to his goalkeeper.
Almost turned into disaster there for Behrend. It went off of the Behrend defender's head, but keeper was able to read it and make the save.
Great read by the goalkeeper there. It did look like it started to come out, but then as it started to come down, it looked like it was actually going towards Behrend's own net. And we see number 2, Cole Thomas, back out on the field, who earlier opened up the scoring for Behrend, the first goal of the game.
We've seen a lot of him tonight. Had a lot of great breakaways, and like you said, had that first goal and has had a lot of quality scoring chances this evening. A lot of the offense has definitely run through him.
Yes, a lot of the transitions that we have seen so far tonight from defense to offense. brought by that man out there. And of course, the defense who's supporting him. John Carroll with the throw-in deep in the Behrend's half, looking for an opportunity shut down by the Behrend defense. Lions quick to pounce on that. Lions offense comes up, and it will be a Lions throw-in.
They just haven't been able to find that through ball or the right pass that allows them to get a wide open scoring chance. It's been a lot of just trying to get past the defenders, and they just haven't really found an open lane yet.
Absolutely. As you say that, we got a shooting chance here. Man goes down. No call comes out. Very, very nice slide tackle from the Blue Streaks to get that out. Whistle is blown. Not quite sure what the call is here.
I can't say I am either, but and back in John Carroll's own half, I'm not exactly sure what the call was there. Clock's still running. It wasn't a card or anything.
Could have potentially been a handball that we just missed from sitting over here. And the play will go on. We're going to clear from the line, shut down by the Blue Streaks, keeps it in their half. The ball ekes out away from all players. Quickly pounced back on by the Blue Streaks. Look for a team in the back. Pressure is on, however. Unable to get a good touch out. A very nice pass up from the Blue Streaks, looking for a shot here. Shot comes on, it's up to the Blue Streaks, and it finds the back of the net. The Blue Streaks now down, but not out.
And like we've been talking about, just waiting for that perfect opportunity. They were able to do it. They finally found that through ball they've been looking for. They had an open lane, and that cuts the lead in half.
Just like that, the game is much closer than everyone anticipated it was going to be. A very Behrend-dominated offense so far, but quick switch up from the Blue Streaks. Lions still up 2-1 against the Blue Streaks. Goal with 22:03 left on the clock, 22 minutes and 3 seconds.
And perhaps now we'll start to see Behrend pick up their offensive pressure a little bit more here.
Scored by number 11, Dylan Holm.
With the lead cut in half, you can't get too comfortable with just a one-goal lead.
15.
Dylan Holm with the goal.
Time of goal 67:57.
And now John Carroll threatening once again a throw in Behrend's own half. And they've got all the momentum now. All the pressure's on Behrend.
All of a sudden, there's been, like you said, a complete momentum shift that we've seen out here. As we see Behrend trying to bounce back from that most recent goal. Their defense, one of their strongest attributes to the team. Quickly unable to get the ball out. They do get out there, though, and it will be a throw-in for John Carroll deep into the Lions' half. Blue Streaks with another great opportunity to score here. We've seen the Lions convert these many times so far tonight into successful opportunity moments on the offense. Can John Carroll do the same as the ball goes deep in the box, headed up the Lions? Opting to not pass for quite some time gives the Lions some time to really put the pressure on. Blue Streaks now with the ball at the midfield. Just over 20 minutes left in the half. Still plenty of soccer left to be played, and it is getting more and more intense as the time winds down.
You can definitely sense the energy on both benches has definitely shifted since that last goal. John Carroll's feeling good. They've got all the momentum there and kind of getting a little bit tense. They don't want to give up that lead. They want to be able to maintain a 2-1 lead here.
And a handball comes out and no call from the ref.
And someone's shin guard is down on the field.
I believe that is number 3's as he goes back to claim it. Slides it back in, and the Lions are ready to take this throw-in.
Sub coming on the field for the Lions. That's number 7, Adam Thompson, a sophomore out of Bridgeville, PA.
Taking the midfield. Lions throw is up and deep in the Blue Streaks half. Some nice foot touches coming out from the Lions there to keep the possession on. And they will get a throw in deep into the half.
I think he was looking for, thought maybe he had a midfielder behind him. He kind of just passed it behind his back there, but it just went straight out of bounds. I'm not quite sure what the thinking there was, but the Lions will certainly take it.
Absolutely, and we saw this conversion earlier this game. The Lions took a throw-in right around this spot.
Yeah, they've had a lot of quality chances off of throw-ins, and like you said, one of them did lead to a goal, and a few more that easily could have been goals.
Huge header.
And again, we just saw another one right there.
Very deep throwing into the box. One of the strengths of the Lions. Some nice footwork coming into the header to keep it in the possession of the Lions.
Just couldn't quite get it settled.
Pressure comes on, and the Blue Streaks with a nice opportunity here. Defense comes back, however, for the Lions, and they quickly shut it down, forcing them to slow the game down just a little bit. Great through ball idea, goes out of bounds. Will be a throw instead of a goal kick. A little bit of smack talk coming out from the bleachers. Very interesting.
You'll love to see the crowd getting into it like that, and it's interesting in kind of a more tight-knit stadium like this. You know the players can hear you.
Absolutely, and a risky header results in a huge opportunity for the Blue Streaks. A free kick right outside the box.
You do that, you'd break your back, ref. That can't happen.
Some interesting chirps from some folks in the bleachers here not happy with that call. I believe they called him for jumping over the back for the header. And
yes, this is a very interesting position to be in. Very difficult shot here for the Blue Streaks. However, an opportunity that doesn't come too often.
it's going to end up being a big play here for them.
Opting for the cross, unable to find his teammate's head, and the Lions headed out. Will go out of bounds for a Lions goal kick.
Keep your head, boys. Keep your head, boys. Hey, calm it down. It'll only be bad for them.
And the energy is getting more and more excited as the crowd is getting into this game with 16 minutes and 38 seconds left.
Definitely a bit of a tense atmosphere in here right now. Folks looking for some calls, and well, making their and that's absolutely a foul. And yes, there he got it. Completely wrapped his arms around him, giving him a hug there. You cannot be doing that. That's a blatant foul.
That is not what we like to see out there during soccer, as we see a little more hostility coming out from both players and fans alike.
And like we said earlier, we knew it was going to start to get more and more aggressive, and we're seeing that on display right now.
It's getting very interesting out there. The Lions the free kick at the half, and will opt to take a short pass, and then booming upfield, look for a teammate. The ball gets loose off of the Blue Streaks, stays in the box, but is kicked out. Pressure comes on. Look for a teammate, finds him back. A nice, solid pass on the ground. Looking like some ping pong as it goes back and forth between the players. Lions do have possession. The Lions will get the throw in that they were looking for.
And now we're starting to see a little bit more of that offensive pressure for them, something they've been looking for here for the last few minutes, but hadn't really got. John Carroll kept a lot of possession in their end, but now the Lions starting to threaten here once again.
Something that's coming out more and more from both teams is louder vocalization as the game goes on. It gets more intense. I think that people are starting to feel the anxiety and the rush of there being 15 minutes left in this game and it being such a close game.
Yeah, that's how it goes at 2-1 contest. You know, everyone's going to be roaring at every call and non-call at every scoring chance, and that's just the nature of the game, but that's what you love about it.
Absolutely, a nice 1-2-1-2 from Lions come out there and look for the cross. Able to get the cross off. The shot comes on just over the net. And the Blue Streaks will get a goal kick.
What a ball there by Mason Lee to get that one into the box to the striker, and I don't know how he pulled that one off, but we were awfully close to making it 3-1 there.
Absolutely, I love that beautiful 1-2-1-2 along this wing here to keep the ball moving upfield and offer that cross opportunity. Some great soccer coming out from the Lions and the Blue Streaks tonight. And a huge boom from the Blue Streaks defense. Does not come out. A handball is called.
And they call it on the Lions. Again, that one's a little bit late.
Very interesting choice. Another huge chance for the Blue Streaks to equalize the score here. 14 minutes left, but a free kick right outside the box can prove dangerous for the Lions. (13 minutes and 48 seconds left in this half, and in the game overall. So the clock keeps winding down. This free kick will come on. Go on target. Just outside. Not deflected off any players. It will be a Lions free goal kick. Do you think that opportunity, they've had 2 of those now, do you think that those are starting to affect the Blue Streaks, missing those 2 opportunities?
You know, you can't let those missed shots get to you. You know, you just got to keep your head and get the next one. Again, just keep firing shots at the net. Eventually something good's got to happen. It's just all about finding your spot and, you know, just taking the lane and finding that opportunity.
Absolutely, and a through ball opportunity, great idea, but better defense comes out from the Blue Streaks. So they take the possession upfield. That
was a good slide tackle. If he doesn't get to that one, there's a Behrend forward right behind him who basically has nothing in front of him except a goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was a great way to shut that down. John Carroll looking for a teammate, sees one upfield, opts to pass it back. He is unavailable for a pass. Two goals this half so far, one by the Blue Streaks, one by the Lions. Very interesting so far, and a huge clear from the Lions defense. In the middle of the field, however, a very dangerous place to keep it. As the Blue Streaks take the ball back, look for a pass in the center. Shut down by the Lions, kicked out, but quickly regained by the Blue Streaks. Great choice to utilize that whole part of the field. Crossing it back to the center, back up field, defended by the Lions. And a push comes out, but no call is made as the Lions keep possession. And another huge trip comes out, getting a call this time, and a yellow card will come out in the Blue Streaks. Number 9.
It's Guillermo Wanderley. Forgive me if I butchered the name there. Yeah, that was a pretty easy call. You know, that first one, yeah, obviously Behrend kept possession. You can't really stop play there. But for that one, I'd say that was a pretty easy call for the official to make.
Absolutely. There was no, from where I was seeing, no attempt at the ball itself, but just rather shut the play down. Just so happened that he went for the foot of the Lions offense. Will results in a free kick for the Lions. A deep boom outside to the wing. Finds the pass back. A little miscommunication there. The Lions do keep possession. They give it a nice boot upfield. Sprinting after it. Lions will keep it in bounds. Look for a teammate. Shut down by the Blue Streaks. But kept in the area by the Lions. Great possession coming out here as the offense comes on. Blue Streaks doing whatever they can to keep that pressure going as the clock winds down. 11 minutes left in tonight's match. The energy is palpable right now. Blue Streaks with throwing deep in their own half. Goes up to midfield. Nice header sent us to the center of the field on the Lions half. Blue Streaks with an opportunity, cleared out by the Lions. Taking possession, booted out. Upfield. Lions find a teammate looking for a through ball. Ball might be a little too far and off target. Blue Streaks take possession, pass back to their goalie. Taken up to the midfield.
We're approaching the 10-minute mark, and now you're really going to start to see John Carroll ramp things up. They're going to start to possibly get a little bit panicky here. That's kind of what happens when you're down with time winding down in the game. But I thought we had a foul there. Turns out we did not.
Nice slide tackle from the Lions come out to keep the ball out. And someone goes down for the Lions. Play goes on as John Carroll finds a through ball, and a huge shot opportunity comes out, and the Lions defense, the goalie dives on the ball, scrambles for it, and takes possession.
What a play there by Scalise, just absolutely laying out the body to make the save.
Very crucial that you come out early there to cut the shot off before they get too much possession on that. Very well played.
He hasn't had to do it too much tonight, but when he's done it well.
He has. He absolutely has. Only letting in one so far. With an offense like John Carroll's, the Blue Streaks really do have a really good offense when they get it going. Only letting in one for the night is very impressive. Some comes out for Penn State. Number 21 exits the field.
That's Mason Lee heading off, and he has had a great night, but it looks like that's Cole Thomas coming back on, and he's kind of been a cornerstone of this offense tonight as well.
Could not have said better myself. A cornerstone for the offense is a great way to describe him.
But yeah, Mason Lee had quite a few impressive plays there down there in the corner. You had that one ball that almost led to a goal, and you know, a couple of defensive clears blocked off his back that were able to generate scoring chances off of, and yeah, he had a great night there.
Lions attempting to shut down the goalkeeper from getting that clear. Very interesting, but I like the idea. The Blue Streaks will take the ball and the possession up to the center of the field.
And you can see now they're really starting to press. You know, all but really two players of theirs in the Lions' defensive half.
Absolutely, a shot comes on. The Lions goalkeeper defends it with a diving play, and it goes way over the net.
Anthony Scalise, how do you do it, my friend?
That was incredible.
Spectacular play there, just laying out the body once again. I don't know how he was able to manage to keep that one out. We probably should be looking at a 2-2 game right now, but man, what a play. What a scoring chance for John Carroll, but he shuts it down somehow.
A dive into a dive is so much easier said than done. You see him lay out for one, gets away from it a little bit, so he just immediately, the cat-like reflexes come out, and he dives all over it. First of all, it's out, but a goal kick comes up for John Carroll. Cleared out by the Lions. Blue Streaks will take possession back.
Just right to Cole Thomas. He was able to get his head on that one and clear it away, but John Carroll threatening now again.
With the ball at the top of the box. Getting out is the Lions' #1 priority. A pass a little too far, and the Lions will get a goal kick, and they get out of the pressure.
And the Lions' defense holds once again. Bend but don't break.
Bend but do not break. Well said.
I still can't get over those saves by Scalise.
That was absolutely incredible.
If Behrend holds on and wins this thing, I think he's player of the game by a long shot.
If Behrend holds on and they're not hoisting him over their heads, then something is not right.
He was AMCC Defensive Player of the Week last week, and we saw a little bit more of his talents on display there. What an effort by him.
Perhaps a back-to-back Player of the Week opportunity there.
I certainly wouldn't dispute that.
Lions kicking it way out, and the Blue Streaks will get a throw deep in the Lions' half. Behrend does not want this opportunity here. They do not want a throw in this deep into their own half.
Under 7 minutes to go now with a 2-1 lead. They're happy to just kind of kick it out of bounds and just take a few more seconds off the clock while John Carroll gets situated.
Absolutely. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left and counting as the throw-in comes in from the Blue Streaks. And Behrend gets the clear that they are looking for as it slowly trickles down the field and eats away precious seconds from John Carroll. However, the pressure comes back on. Another major clear from the Lions, forcing the goalkeeper to come up and try to get some pressure going. Will rotate it around his defense. Blue Streaks taking up the field. Looking for a few more opportunities before the clock winds down. 6 minutes left in the game. Good idea for a through ball. Unable to find his teammate. Lions will clear it outside. Blue Streaks with a throw-in. Deep goes, or the throw goes deep downfield. Gets past every player. Kicked out, and it will be a Lions throw-in. It's exactly what they're looking for. They do not want to provide any throw-ins that deep. They want to get it out, but providing throw-ins that deep for the Blue Streaks is very dangerous at this point.
John Carroll just not able to maintain quite enough possession down in the Lions' end. They're getting their opportunities, but Behrend's on it quickly, and they just haven't really had any sustained possession that's led to scoring chances.
Ball bounces into the crowd. 5 minutes and 11 seconds left.
And like we said, Behrend more than happy to just kick that ball out of bounds and let them take a few more seconds out of clock as John Carroll looks for a throw there.
Pressure comes on from the Lions, but the Blue Streaks will take the ball at the top of the box. Ball goes way up, and moon ball there. Header in favor of the Blue Streaks. Lions will kick it out. John Carroll receiving the ball on defense, on their defense, but will take it quickly, mount some offense with only 4 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. It is still anyone's game. Blue Streaks with a huge opportunity here. A chip over to their teammate. Major header from the Lions to get it back out. Right back to where they started. And then some. John Carroll finds a teammate outside. The Blue Streaks with a huge cross here. Finds a teammate but goes the wrong way. Must get out of the box. Blue Streaks with a shot and finds the back of the net. And just like that, tonight's game is all tied up with 4 minutes and 1 second left.
Well, they capitalized on the miscue there from Behrend, the defender, not quite able to corral the ball, and John Carroll took advantage. They fired a perfect shot on net, rifled it past the keeper, and all of a sudden we have a tie game with 4:01 to go.
As a defender, you just can't let the ball linger around the box like that for so long. It's very dangerous.
And, you know, the defender, again, he just couldn't quite get a handle on it, and the Blue Streaks were able to take advantage.
Just like that tonight's game.
Goal, scorer number 9, D. Wonderly. Time of goal, 85:59.
And just like that, tonight's game is all tied up. 2-2. Maybe my miscue earlier was just a freaky premonition.
It's all because of you. I'm convinced at this point you jinxed them, and now
that's the commentator's curse.
Yeah. And well, now you're going to start to see the pressure amped up from both sides here. Behrend kind of get maybe a little bit panicky here. You know, now they want to regain that lead, and yeah, so it's going to be an interesting last 4 minutes here and see what happens. You're going to see a lot more offensive pressure from both sides.
Very interesting kickoff strategy there. Doesn't quite work out the way the Lions hoped it would. As John Carroll quickly takes possession, it's taking back upfield, mounting an offense. As the counter push comes on, the ball goes to the corner looking for a cross. Unable to find it. The ball stays in bounds, however.
And a foul called on Behrend. That's going to result in a dangerous free kick for John Carroll. I think Behrend wanted a handball there, but didn't get it. I didn't see one.
So the clock is winding down.
And a yellow issue to another Behrend player for bickering with the referee, I believe.
I believe that was on, we'll tell who right now. Behrend with their, I believe, 4th yellow card of the night so far?
Yeah, 4th for Behrend. That was on Owen Peterson.
Owen
And
Peterson.
yeah, you got to watch your mouth with what you say to the referees here.
Absolutely, they have showed that they are not afraid to whip out the yellow cards in these situations. Crucial free kick comes up. Kicked out by the Lions defense. However, we'll go right back to the Blue Streaks as they take the throw in.
That was a big clear there for Behrend. It went right around the wall. It was a nice low ball, and it could have gone a number of different ways, but the Behrend defender was able to read that one and clear it out.
Absolutely. As the ball trickles deep into the woods from that clear, the Blue Streaks will take another throw in. This time a bit deeper into the Lions' half. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. And in the regular, the call is made. Will result in the Lions' free kick. As you may or may not know, there is no overtime in regular season matches, so this will result in a tie unless one of the teams are able to unequalize the score. And as I say that, the Lions get a chance, cut off by the Blue Streaks defense, taken all the way to the corner. As the Blue Streaks just keep it in the corner and they kick it out. Lions regain the possession, trying to go for a chip over the player's head. No call comes out for either team.
You mentioned there's no overtime in the regular season in soccer. There actually used to be at the college level up until rather recently. I believe it was just a few years ago they changed the rule in the regular season. You would play 2 15-minute overtime periods, sudden death, and if it was still tied after, then yes, the game would end in a tie. But they decided that we don't need to do that anymore, apparently. And so nowadays in college soccer, if it's tied at the end of regulation, then the game will end as such. But that wasn't always the case.
Absolutely not. We hear it getting a little chippy out there. Both teams kind of bickering with each other. A deep throw goes towards the box, cleared out by the Blue Streaks. Lions trying to keep the pressure on. Able to keep it. The ball goes through. Unable to find it. And the Blue Streaks will get a goal kick.
That was a good through ball there by Caputo. He was looking for Thomas, but just put a little bit too much on it, went out of bounds.
Minute 45 left on the clock. Quickly winding down as precious seconds dwindle from the scoreboard.
Under 2 minutes ago, you're going to see both teams crashing the net both ways here for the rest of the game.
Especially with the tie in place right now.
Because as my high school coach, Dave Schumacher, always said, when you tie, you both lose.
There's no true winner, but you say that in the Blue Streaks with a penalty kick in the box with 1:18 left on the clock.
And yep, a fairly easy call, a trip inside the box, no play on the ball. Unfortunate. It's a play that you just sometimes gonna have to make to, to prevent a goal from happening. But now, prime opportunity here for John Carroll to take a lead with 1:18 to go, and it's gonna be tough to come back from that one.
Absolutely, and all the pressure's on Scalise right now. It is a 1v1 scenario with Scalise being the only line of defense for Behrend. Can he hold the wall?
That'll be Wanderley taking the penalty kick here.
And a huge save by Scalise to keep it out. That is why he was named the AMCC Defensive Player of the Week last week. That play right there. Absolutely incredible.
He does it again, man. Penalty kicks are not the goalkeeper's game to win, but he found a way anyways. He read it perfectly. He guessed the right way. And my goodness, we still have a tie game with under a minute to go now. And now the John Carroll offense scrambling, try to set up a corner kick here.
50 seconds left on the clock. The corner is up and is deep into the Lions corner. Bouncing around the box. And it finds its way into the back of the net. And John Carroll will take a last-second lead against the Lions.
Andrew Masucci there finds the loose ball in the box. That's what can happen on a corner kick. You just play it low. It takes a few bounces, and that's exactly what happened there. And Masucci was able to take advantage of it and find the back of the net and completes the comeback. 44 seconds to go. They now lead 3-2, and my goodness, what a turn of events here.
3 unanswered goals from the Blue Streaks so far.
And props to them, they kept their heads. You know, they didn't get down on themselves.
Number 17, Andrew Masucci. Assistant number 6, Lewis Roseberry. Time of goal, 89-16.
And they didn't force any of their opportunities. They just kind of took the ones that came to them by being patient. And it paid off in the end. They're now leading 3-2 with 44 seconds to play.
And a little fight breaking out on the other side of the field. I saw a player.
So that's the two coaches bickering at each other there, and referees trying to get them separated, and yeah, tension's running high. And now this is not necessarily what you want to see here.
Absolutely not. This is not the sportsmanlike conduct that either team stands for. Great reminder to keep your head cool, and remember, we're all here to enjoy an amazing sport out here.
And they're still going at it. The referee's trying to calm things down over there. And while the John Carroll bench is loving it.
And a yellow card comes out for the John Carroll benches. 6-1 of the night so far for yellow cards. Unsure of who they called that on.
I believe that was on John Carroll's coach. And yeah, now getting down to the wire here. And Behrend gonna have to make an incredible effort to dig themselves out of this hole.
Just 44 seconds left. down but not out is the way I like to put it. Anything could still happen with such a short amount of time left on the clock.
I have to think with possession here, they're just going to send it downfield and just put everyone they can in the box and try to get something going.
Just hope that something will happen here. And like you said, they send it downfield. A bunch of players crash in the box, goes deep. John Carroll opting to let it go out. It results in a goal kick. And the call comes out for the goal kick for John Carroll. 27 seconds left on the clock. He will certainly take his time with this. And I believe this is it for the game. Fifth, 17 left on the clock. Refs signaled to stop the clock because of the time wasting taking place in the back. The ball is up. 15 left. And a huge boom.
9, 8,
And that'll be
7,
the nail in the coffin
6,
for Behrend.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And just like that, John Carroll with 3 unanswered goals come back and take the lead, finishing tonight's game 3-2. And a little bit of a scuffle taking place in the field. Not scuffle, but words being exchanged by players out there. As the game ended in a very hostile way.
I mean, tensions run high in situations like this, and yeah, after a hard-fought game like that, I mean, you know, what can you say? It was a heck of a game. Heck, just what an effort by John Carroll to make that comeback after going down 2-0. A shame for Anthony Scalise with the game he played tonight, not able to, not able to keep it out the net enough times. But yeah, what a comeback by John Carroll. Some words still being exchanged.
A yellow
out
card
there.
coming out now, even after the game is over. Something you do not see often in soccer. The play has stopped, but the calls are still coming out. However, we do see some players finally starting to shake hands and show the sportsmanship that we wanted to see. Final score for tonight, 3-2 in favor of the Blue Streaks. The Lions going home after unable to put one in the back of the net after 3 unanswered goals. That'll do it for tonight's broadcast. My name is Davis Ludke.
And I'm Zach Verena.
And this was an amazing game. Hope you all enjoyed.